I'm going to keep trying this. I'm going to keep, I'm going to keep trying because there's nothing else I can do. Literally, like, the network is bad, so I can't work. Things are slow on the computer. So I'm coming on here because I'm just like, let's have a conversation about this whole entrepreneurship thing. We like to talk. Can we walk the talk? Can we walk the talk right now at this point? Can we do that? I wonder who's still online, or have people just given up? Are y'all just giving up? Because as keep at all. Are people just giving up on the network? Mina ngiyafosta. I still hope that something's gonna happen before the end of tonight. Like, I'm still hoping that we might have a good connection and we might have like an actual great conversation from this. I literally am like, let me hop on, let me see what's going on. I tap on Mathapo, give up because it's just ridiculous. But I'm still hoping. I'm still hopeful, I'm still like, no, but it has to work. Something must give. Something must happen. We need to talk, guys. We need to have this conversation about, entrepreneurship. We need to have a conversation around the solutions. Like, we need to find the solutions to our problems, And so I'm not giving up. I'm literally being ngiyafosta njengomzekeze right now at this point. Ngiyafosta, because that's what we do. Siyafosta. Siyama entrepreneurs. If you're joining, welcome to my live. It is very impromptu. It is very unplanned. It is literally just a hop-on session, hoping the network will work with us so that we can actually talk and see what solutions we come with, together, as entrepreneurs. Let's see how we can solve our own problems, Let's see what's going on. Kiafosta, guys, just in general in my life, like, I would not have been to the places I've been had I not been umuntu fostayo. Ngiyafosta, ngiyahesha. Yabona umuntu eheshayo yimi. I am hashing. Hashing is me. Like, I will literally, when they're like, no, you too this, you too that, I'm like, I am going to knock through this door. When I go pitch, ngiyafosta kanjani, you'll get a PA on the phone and they'll do an interview. But okay, so like, which company are you phoning from? I will tell them confidently, but I'm phoning from the Small Business Runway. Have you phoned before? No, I have not phoned before, but I believe, like, ngiyafosta shem. I don't even want to lie. Like, ngiyafosta. Then they're like, no, Banban is not available right now. Can you check the diary? Are you sure they won't have 5 minutes to talk to me because I've got this on the table? I literally am just that person. Like, guys, Melissa Foster, guys. Yes, Melissa Foster lo mnyango ukuthi uvuleke. Khona manje I'm trying to get the minister on board. I'm trying to talk to the minister. Do you think it's easy? No. But ngizofosta, obviously ngizofosta. Mele ngifoste, mele bakhulume nathi. Ukhumbudzo, Minister of Small Business Development, come on to our live and tell us ukuthi bayenzani for our small businesses. I want to have a conversation, and I'm going to have it. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take. Okusalayo, the minister, before the end of this year, uzoba azilila, uzokhuluma nathi, uzositshela exactly what their plan is for small businesses. So that is just generally me. Fun fact, Nia Foster, guys. Nia Esha. Do you understand? That's a girl out here. Like, finish, like, that's it. And I'm actually proud of it. I'm actually proud of the fact that Nia Foster, because a lot of people are forced. So Nia writing Foster so that nizongena la abantu abangafostanga khona bangeke bangene ngoba bafoster. Nina nfosti. Mina ngiyafoster ke. Mina ngiyafoster. Mangithe ngizomthola umini ngizomthola and uzongikhulumisa. And she will engage me and she will come into my life. And she will tell me, you know. Also a fun story. I was trying to get Uvusi Tembekwayo to come to my live because he did like a rant and he's like, hey, the government this, the government that. I'm like, hey, I need to talk to this guy. So I hit him up on LinkedIn and I tell him, Vusi, come through. Vusi's like, oh no, I usually charge. What did he say? He says he charges 20,000, you know, to have a live Instagram. Young shad ding dong. I'm like, 20,000. I need 20,000 right now in my business. So I cannot give it to Vusi to come and talk to my people, right? And then I was like, okay. 2 days later, I went back to him. I'm like, okay, Vusi, I hear you. You charge 20,000. And then, what did I say? I said, okay, so, I mean, I don't have budget. So I can't afford you right now. But would you come and add value? Because, like, Nia Foster. And he actually ended up agreeing. He's like, okay, you know, he's very busy right now, but he will do something for me later in the year. And he gave me his email address. And I emailed and I was like, hey, Vus, we spoke on LinkedIn. You said I could email you. You said you would look at it. Please let me know if you'll still be able to come onto my live. And then he responded and he's like, oh, thank you for thinking of me. And then I'm like, Vus, come on. Then I'm like, how? Now you're thanking me for thinking of you. And then he's like, okay, meet, you know, my assistant. Here she is. She will coordinate the session for us. I was like, great, amazing. Then he's on board for October, you know? So if you don't foster, guys, like there's always a way. There's always an angle. There's always a way to get through these people, you know? There's always a way. There's always a way. There's always a way. And I think also, got the point essay, why are you laughing? This is for real. This is a true story. Like, this happened now, like recently, maybe like 2 weeks ago or so. And it's done. Like, I've got him penciled. I'll even tell you the date that he's coming on, 6th of October. Vus is coming on the 6th of October. So you need to stay tuned for that conversation. But to get him on, girl was out here fasting. Shem. You know what, Pineapple ZA, you know what, the network is so bad. I want to add you onto my live, but it's like, the network is so bad. It literally will just, yeah. And I wouldn't mind. Tabani, you too. You know, I tried to add you on earlier and it just didn't want to work out. So, yeah. I'll probably do this. Let's try again maybe tomorrow. I think maybe tomorrow I'll get on and I'll just like talk to you guys just like this, you know, because like I'm saying, we need like conversations like these. We need that engagement. We need that, you know, one-on-one, like that one-on-one. Do you know what I mean? We need that time to talk about our issues. We need the time to speak about our challenges. We need, as a collective, to get people to listen to us. You know, when Ramaphosa speaks of people in business that he's consulting, who is he consulting? Exactly. Like, he can't be consulting big businesses or whoever. Like, he needs to consult us. We are the people that are on the ground. We are the people that own businesses. We know the day-to-day struggles of entrepreneurship. We know the struggles of being broke. We know the struggles of trying to knock on doors. We know those struggles. We know those. We are those people that he says he's talking to. He needs to talk to us. He needs to talk to us. In fact, that's another one that I must also just try and contact and be like, hey, imagine having Ramaphosa on my live, right? Like, let's ask him the actual questions that we need. Like, when are we going to have a law that protect us, from, like big banks profiting from us? When are we going to have legislation that governs how we employ people? Because if I'm a one-man show, I cannot have the same law as somebody who's running a 1,000-man operation where I have to go through processes if I want to fire somebody. No, I'm a small business owner. If somebody's not delivering today, tomorrow, I need to fire them. I need to make sure that I get someone else who's going to deliver, because my small business depends on me delivering, So all these laws about how we should, there's like a blanket approach across business, about this and that. We need to, faster through the network. He's consulting employees with business studies. You see, like he must talk to us. Like, I don't get it. Like, who is he talking to? Like, Mahat have consulted with business and this and that. You guys are resilient. But who is he talking to? I mean, you can't tell me, you can't speak to the Ruperts and say you spoke to business people. We are the economy. We are the ones that make the economy go round, and someone has to call these people out. And when I say these people, I say it with respect, understanding obviously the position that they're in, that they can't attend to everybody all at the same time. But at some point, he must come and speak to us, the people that are on the ground, at some point. And who's going to make that happen? Causing Nzani, causing Foster. That's point blank, period. So I'm definitely considering that. I'm definitely considering his office, hitting up his office actually, and being like, we need a conversation with Ramaphosa, even if it's a webinar, because this I'm alive. I don't know how. We'll only have him for an hour. Even if it's a webinar, to speak to Ramaphosa about our issues, we need to bring them to the forefront. We need to bring them to the forefront, guys. So, let me know what questions you guys have. Let me know what's up. Let me know how I can help you while you still have me here. I, probably we're going to take, 2 more questions and then we can call it a night. I think right now we've had at least a stable connection for the past 5 minutes, which is great. So let's hope that we can just get the questions. So Pineapple, ZA, and Tabani, if you've got questions, please pop them in. Let's answer the questions. Let's see how we can solve your business problems. Let's see. Yeah, guys, ask me questions. Let me know, what are you struggling with in business? What's your biggest struggle? What are you going through? What are you going through as a business? Where do you feel like you need some kind of direction, help, advice, tip, tool, something that you feel like, if I can just get an answer on this, my business will be able to at least move in a certain direction. So, and also just from the top of my head, try and I will, Bazi, listen, I will get that man here. Yabana, njengoba, I just thought of it. Trust me. I've just thought of it and I literally am going to pursue it. It's a done deal. I'm going for him because he must give us the answers. We need it. Emmanuel. Hi. Emmanuel. You know how we go down. I appreciate you too. I'm happy that you even came to my live. It's madness, the network today, but yeah, so I just want to answer a few questions, guys. Oh, so I was about to say, something that I see, a lot of businesses struggle with is that we don't clearly define who our target audience is. Our target audience, the people that we are solving the problems for, we don't have that clear in our minds that this is the person that I am serving, or, this is the person that my business serves, So it's worth thinking about actually, who is this person that I want to buy from me? What are they struggling with? What is their problem? You know what I mean? Literally get down to the nitty-gritty and say, this person struggles with this particular problem. This person struggles. It's not enough, anymore to say, oh, I serve women, or I serve, even saying plus size women, as a niche. You need to niche it down even more. You need to get it down straight to say, I serve women that are plus size, that struggle with ABC, that struggle with, there's a lot of different issues that women plus size struggle with. You can't say, I'm just serving thick girls. Yes, you're serving thick girls, great, but that are struggling with what? The thick girls struggling with stretch marks. There's thick girls struggling with self-esteem. There's thick girls struggling with clothing. There's thick girls struggling with cellulite. There's thick girls struggling with dating. There's thick girls struggling with whatever. What specifically about thick girls what specific problems of a thick girl are you dealing with? Is your business dealing with? If you say, I am serving whoever, if you say, I am serving people that are, I'm trying to think of another example now. If you say that I'm serving people that need, oh my goodness, geez. Okay, so if you say I'm serving people that are struggling with, my business is, so I'm a gym instructor, right? I run a fitness program. So I serve people that are in the fitness, that are interested in fitness and health. Okay, great. But which people, what are those people that you are serving struggling with? Yes, there's a large group of people that want to exercise, but specifically, what kind of exercise are you targeting? People that want to build muscle. That's who you are targeting. You need to get down to that. Are you, it's all to do with fitness, or are you dealing with people that are struggling with back pain? Is that who you help? Or are you struggling, are you dealing with people that are struggling with weight gain, that are trying to gain weight? It's all to do with fitness, but it's different kinds of things within fitness, or are you dealing with people that want to lose weight? Because somebody who's trying to lose weight and somebody who's trying to build muscle need two different training programs. So which one are you specifically dealing with? If you say, I am dealing with people that want to, tone up their body. So this is somebody that just wants some tone. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm not trying to gain weight. I'm not trying to build muscle. I'm just trying to tone, we need to start getting very specific about the people that we are serving. If you say, my business ithengisa ijuice, okay, uthengisa ijuice for ubani ozothenga ijuice yakho. There are so many people that abaphuza ijuice abaphi. So are you dealing with the mommy who is buying ijuice for abantwana bakhe, or are you dealing with usister who's young, who drinks juice just at lunch? Or are you dealing with, the guys that are gymming that need a particular juice that has vitamins? Or are you dealing with small kids that, do you know what I mean? Like, who specifically are you dealing with? We need to start getting into that. We need to start getting into targeting. We need to start getting, we need to be crystal clear about who we are serving. Even if you say, Nyenza, makeup, right? There are people like me who don't wear makeup. At all. So are you a person that solves the problem? Yoguti, makeup for beginners, It'll be much different to somebody who's doing makeup on people that do their own makeup every day. But when you're coming with a particular skill of this creasing and of this highlighting and you know what I mean? A bronzing or enhancing or slimming effects, the makeup. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Get super specific about the person that you're serving. This is something that I am seeing. It comes up over and over and over again. And it seems obvious all the time, but somehow people miss it. Somehow us as small businesses think, no man, I'm just serving, people. Like I'm just, in a business where I'm just solving. If you're saying you are a social media expert, okay, let's take this business. So I've started a picnic event business that is doing well. The idea was to grow a business into market, like your farmer's market type thing. So, right. Now, who is that for? Who is basically your client? Who is going to buy into your picnics? Is it a lover's thing where you are dealing with, people that go out for picnics for alone time with their partners or spouses? The picnic events yako, is it for families that just want to go out with their kids and they just want to, have a fun day out? Or is your picnic a bonding experience for friends? Like, who does your picnic event business serve? Who is it that, will buy into your picnics? Get super. Is it for friends that just want to go out and get sloshed? Is it for who is your picnic event business for? If you say I'm doing a picnic business event, it sounds amazing, but get super specific. Is it for work colleagues that want time away from the office, that need some kind of a team building experience? Who is your picnic business for? What I mean? Let's get super, super, super specific about who we serve, because then it's easy for you to tailor your messaging. It's easy for you to tailor your marketing, your content. It's easy because uthi nkuluma nobani, nkuluma normal girl that wants to go out with her friends. Or, you know what I mean? Who is the picnic event business for specifically? And then you want to turn it into a market, right? Your market. Who is that market for? Who is that market for? Is it for families? Is it for couples? Do you understand? Be super specific. There is riches in the niches. I've heard this on the streets before, but I've never felt so strongly about it. There is actual riches in the niches. That is where we kill it. In the niches. You need to niche down. You need to get really specific about who you are serving. And I mean, there's tons of examples that I can make across industries. Even if you're saying you're a business consultant like me, but for abobani, for people that are starting, or for people that, have started in their early startup stages. Or am I just dealing with people who still are working a full-time job and are thinking of entrepreneurship? So who am I coaching? Who am I trying to get onto my live? Who am I trying to sell my services to? I need to be super, super specific about that as well. So it goes across industries. It goes across the board. Yes, you run this particular business, but who in that industry are you serving? And once you figure that out, guys, literally, you'll thank me. Like, you literally thank me. You'll be like, actually, you know what, Dana? Once I started to really think about my client, I got really clear about my offer, and I got really clear about my content, and I'm attracting the right people, the people that want to buy from me, you know? How many of you have had like inquiries or business, like people that come and ask about your business or seem interested in your business, but at the end of the day, they either don't have the money to pay for your services, or they can't buy your product right now for some other reason, or they want to go and consult first before they buy a product, or, you know, buy, or, you know, get into a contract with you. Yeah, I understand that there's all these type of things that, and excuses really, because they are saying to you, I'm not really the right person for you, or I'm not really convinced that you are the right person for me. So we need to get super specific about that. Okay, guys, let's wrap it up. I don't see any questions coming in. Manuel, I am going to get Mr. Ramaphosa. I am. I genuinely do believe so. I genuinely believe that he's going to have a conversation, you know, with us at some point on this platform. You know, I really do believe that. So yeah, Foster, I'm working on that. Okay, so guys, if there isn't any other question, then we will call it a night. We will I'll have to let you guys go. But it's been amazing, it's been great, it's been real. And I hope that we can do these sessions actually, you know, more, and, you know, like more often, because we need to start getting our mindset right. We need to start, you know, having the right kind of conversations. We need to start just literally interacting with the right people. We need to form these collaborations where, you know, there's forces, you know, and there's like, we've got a clear mandate. We need to make sure that we are pushing our agenda forward, and we need to make sure that as, you know, small businesses, we, you know, win. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we win. We are the economy. We are the drivers of the economy, and we should really be, you know, focused and just planning and just having these conversations, you know, that are real. But otherwise, guys, it's been real. It's been amazing. I see y'all don't want to ask me questions. I was hoping to get questions, but it's all good. It's all good. We will continue with this conversation at some other time. And maybe the net will be better, yes, so we can converse. I totally agree, Tabani. Yeah, today was just not a network day. But like I was saying, guys, the same time last month, literally around the 8th of August last month, we had the same issue. I wonder if it's got anything at all to do with the 5G networks or whatever. I don't know what's going on, but there literally was a day last month in July where it was just like same thing. You know, network not working, something was going on, something was amiss. You know, you get onto a live, it was terrible. You tried to do a Zoom call, it was not working out. The network the whole day was just down. And so I wonder what's going on. But again, anyway, nothing but love. If you enjoyed this live and you think somebody else can benefit from it, guys, please do me a favor and share it with your friends, with your colleagues. Tell a pimp, tell a player, tell a hustler, tell somebody on your team, tell somebody with a dream, tell somebody that there is a girl out here called Gina who runs Small Business Runway and is eager and is helping small businesses and entrepreneurs get to the bag grow and develop into, smooth running operations. Let's share the word out there. Let's share the love. Let's not be selfish about the information. Let's give people a chance to also be a part of the network, to also be a part of the community and be a part of, this platform. And, as we forge forward, I'm rooting for you guys. I hope that, everything that I share with you guys, falls on fertile soil and you can take and run. You can take the information that I share and run with it. So I do believe and I'm rooting for you guys. With that said, good night and goodbye. Transforming your purpose. I see you. We'll talk next time. Alrighty. Cheers for now, guys.